Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all what you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button and getting us to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're picking up a little more momentum. We need just a little bit more, and I think we'll be able to cross that finish line. But thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed and commented and shared ideas and all of it. I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you. It is Wednesday, so it's the Warning Wednesday. And we are going to take a look at the last song to be reviewed on Queen of the Murder Scene and the last song on the Queen of the Murder Scene album called The End, or also Stars Never Seem to Fade. Or Always Seem to Fade, sorry. Stars Always Seem to Fade. And we're going to pause as necessary, talk about the music, etc., and so on. After this, I'm hoping, so they put out a new song, but it was a lyric video. I'm going to hold out and see if they actually put a music video out for it, and we'll review that. And then we might go back and look at some of their older stuff, because we're about out of new or newish music from The Warning. I may go back and maybe react to some of the stuff that's on their YouTube channel from, like, you know, back in the day when they were recording in their family home and things like that when they were younger. Take a look at some of their covers and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think we're just about done reviewing all of their catalog that's available on their YouTube channel that is from, like, their albums and whatnot. So we're going to take a look at this, pause as necessary, talk about the music. Let me know if you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And again, click that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, it's totally free, it costs you nothing, and it would help me out a great deal to reach my next goal as a content creator, and hopefully be able to bring you even more and better content in the future. So this is The End, Stars Always Seem to Fade, from The Warning, and this is from the live recording at Lunario CDMX. Welcome, whoever just joined.
Listos!
Salud. Oh. Oh, it's been a long day.
Could forget, 'cause all the things I've done and all the things I've said don't go away.
Yeah.
They stay with me like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it's wrong.
How true and how relatable is that? Even if you're not an evil, psychotic murderer queen, all the things that we do and say repeat inside our head all the time. You know, there's so many things that I've done over my life and said, and things that were just dumb or mistakes that I made. And we are so awful to ourselves to just repeat those things over and over in our head. And I love that they incorporated that into this character because it's such a relatable thing. But also for them being so young, they haven't had that many of those experiences. You know, it's like as an adult, there is so much in my life that, not that I regret things, but that I wished I maybe had done differently or said differently or, you know, planned differently. And they're constantly rolling around in there. And it's cool that they incorporated that aspect into this character.
Like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it's wrong, but there is nothing to be done anymore. I won't forgive myself, 'cause pity doesn't help anymore. This is the end. So long, my friend. Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to, with bloodstained hands, how you make amends. Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to start over again.
Love that guitar riff.
say. And think about the memories that live inside my head. They stay with me, they don't go away. They haunt me every night while I'm lying in my bed.
I love that guitar riff. It's almost melancholy, almost sad because of the she's singing about going away. She's talking about leaving. This is it, and in this story, I imagine she's dying or she's going away with death. After the Hunter, the song before this, and so that guitar riff and the vocals, the way the vocals are being delivered are sad. They've done so well composing this, putting this together to create this feeling that this is it, and ending a concert. I imagine they ended this concert with this song is so perfect because it feels that way. It feels sad. It feels like a longing, melancholy that you don't want, you don't want this to go away, but it has to. And it's so well delivered for that.
They haunt me every night while I'm lying in my bed. This is the end. So long, my friend.
Welcome, Stefan.
It's a little too late to. With bloodstained hands, I make amends. Scars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to start over again. There's nowhere to end. What if I don't?
Welcome. Oh, we'll back up before that. Welcome, Stefan and Montreal crew. I agree. This album is fantastic. Not just because of its musical qualities, but the story behind it, the story that they wrote for this character is so compelling. As a storyteller and writer myself, I find so much to enjoy about the story in this album, more so than probably any other album that I've ever heard, because a lot of albums, obviously music has story and each song usually has a story, but I can't think of a single album where the whole album is a story like this. Sometimes they're related, sometimes the songs are a certain theme, but to have the whole album be a story from beginning to end is relatively unique. And they did so well with it, so well doing it and writing it. It's been really cool to listen to it with you all and to review it and to go through the story elements. And I would really love to see this story broadened into, a novella or something to give more to it. I think it would be a really great story. Welcome, Ed. And yeah, their talents are amazing, like you said. Fantastic.
This is the end. So long, my friend. Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to. With bloodstained hands, I make
Right, Montreal.
Stars always seem to fade. It's a little too late to start again. Start again. Start again.
Fantastic.
Muchas gracias.
So good. Such a great way to end this album. Yeah, Tim, that makes sense, and I'm sure there are other bands who have done that, who have done story albums and concept albums where every song leads into another story. I just don't personally know of any. Dream Theater makes sense. I'm not actually a big Dream Theater fan, and Rush was a little bit before my time. I love Rush's stuff, and I've listened to their music. It's just not one of those bands that I listen to all the time. But yeah, I'm sure that they have something like that. What a fantastic way to wrap up this album and this journey basically through Queen of the Murder Scene. Montreal, I agree. My brain doesn't go to Broadway or to a musical, but I mean, obviously that would make probably the most sense to develop this into a musical or into a stage play. Being an author and being a novelist, my brain goes to that format as a storytelling medium automatically. But I could totally see this being a Broadway musical or play. It's a really good story. So go check out The Warning if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys are fans. And Montreal, Stefan, Tim, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. We will be back tomorrow with a new band, hopefully. Unless things blow up, I had to sneak in a review this morning because if you follow some of the other stuff that I review, Mises dropped a diss track of Ryan Upchurch in the wee hours of the night last night, and so I saw it this morning and did a quick review of it. So there's some drama going on there. So as long as that stays relatively calm over the next couple of days, I will see you tomorrow with a new band, and Friday with hopefully a new song from one of our existing bands. Montreal, Tim, Ed, Stefan, thank you for being here. Everybody else, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.